uploading, which I apologize for. Good afternoon and welcome to the upload. I did not film much on Saturday at the Callout event, so I didn't have anything to edit when I got home. And then the day after, spent the day kind of with Parker. He had to go home that day, and I didn't film anything either because it was pouring down rain. Today, I decided I would sit down and really talk about what happened at the Callout event. And first of all, I have to say thank you to everyone who came out. It was incredibly successful. A success beyond our wildest imaginations. You know, myself, Andy, Nick, and Troy, and Jack as well, who put the event together. A huge amount of work from all of them, and a lot of planning went into the event, a lot of organizing, but it was definitely worth it. And like I said, it was fucking crazy. Literally thousands and thousands of people came out, and it's always awesome to see that support from you guys, and I know that everyone had a good time. We had people coming from California, not only YouTubers, which we'll talk about, but you know, spectators from Canada, people from Texas, Florida, literally every corner of the United States and other countries apparently. People were coming to see us and to have fun, and I know that from what everyone told me, they did say it was worth it, and they really enjoyed the racing, which is what we were shooting for. So I'm very happy that everything went over well. So a big thank you to everyone for coming out, as well as the YouTubers who made it possible, because we could throw an event, but you know, definitely having Cletus there and Parker coming in and Salamandra. Salamandra just got here, which is fucking awesome. We were talking about the roads in Mexico versus the roads in Maryland.
Look how tall I am, motherfucker. Mike.
And this is great. The event just got 1,000 times better. What's up, man? All those guys, hypes everything up a little bit more and brings more people out as a result. I already know that I'm gonna get shit for this, but I didn't film anything, like I said, and the reason why is because at events, like I've tried to explain before, to me, the in-person events are really for spending time with people. And I did film a little bit. I filmed some racing and whatnot and talking to some people, but you know, I don't want to be carrying around the camera all day. I don't want to be worried about what should I say to people, you know, if it's going to look good on camera, the interaction, because sometimes, you know, meeting new people can be awkward. It doesn't always look good. And sometimes, a lot of times actually having a camera, people get even more nervous and they don't know what to say, and they're already in a new place with a bunch of new people. So I really like to kind of just relax, you know, not have a camera, not put people on the spot, and just focus on, again, having good conversations and really getting to know people who take time out of their day to come support me. So that's why I don't film. Now, the good news is, that might be some bad news, but the good news is I knew that was going to happen this time, so I hired someone very capable and very talented when it comes to filmmaking. I hired someone to make not only a highlight video of the event, but to interview people and to cover the racing, all that shit, and his name is Jimbo. As you guys know, Jimbo can definitely make a good film, so that will be coming out in about 4 days. He should be done with the editing, so it's going to be really cool, and he's going to make a better video of the overall event than I would have anyway. You know, I would have done some vlogging and whatnot, but his will be really cool and should really give you guys an idea of what it was like if you were not there. I know I've said it quite a few times now, but again, a big thank you to everyone for making the event possible. And of course, we're gonna do more next year. We wanna do 3 ideally, so like 1 in the spring, summer, and fall. And it's not going to be just drag racing next year. We're gonna do maybe an event drag racing and then maybe a road course, maybe something else. So it should be very interesting, and again, we're gonna switch things up. With all of that good stuff out of the way, how did I do at the event? What really happened with my cars? Well, the first car I took out on the track was the C5, and I had the nitrous hooked up in the C5. By the way, the C5 is not here because it's with Pat. I told him he could borrow it. His Rabbit, you might have seen his video, his Rabbit took a dump at the Callout, so he's borrowing the C5 and driving it around while it's still nice outside and having some fun with it. I figured I would let Pat feel what at least a somewhat quick American car feels like. And Pat's a good guy. He deserves to have a car to drive around for a while. That's fun. So, you know, I took the C5 out. I ran like a 13.1 my first time out. I did have the nitrous hooked up, but I didn't want to spray because Andy, in his current state, he's not feeling well still, and we didn't end up going to the dyno. He said we could dyno tune it going down the strip. I really didn't want to. I know I could spray the car. I could definitely spray the 150 shot on it. Might explode, but the car would be fucking quick. I might get one quick run out of it. But I was trying to avoid doing the spray, so I just wanted to see how it did. And 13.1, I was pretty happy with, being very light, you know, not launching it, not dropping the clutch. That clutch is definitely on its way out. Now, it only has about 370 wheel horsepower to deal with, so it's not a crazy number, but still, I don't want to push it. Then, speaking of Jimbo, he showed up, and we agreed we would do one practice run. Now, it's interesting because in his video, Jimbo, now I caught you here, I noticed you included the practice run. But you didn't include the second run with the C5s. About you guys, but it kind of looks like the purple colored C5 won.
I didn't beat him the second time.
Big win, considering, again, I was off spray. I didn't run nitrous the whole fucking time. So, yeah, I would say if I had the extra 150 horsepower, would have been pretty much a slaughter. And I didn't really want that. You know, I wanted it to be a close race. I wanted it to be really fun for the people to watch, and it was. You know, I didn't want any one car to blow the other one out of the water. Forget if I raced anybody else in the C5. I think I raced a blue Cadillac Escalade at one point.
That was close. 1298 for the C5 and 1291 for the Escalade.
Ultimately, my best time of the day in the Purple People Eater was a 12.78 at like 114. Still, for a stock C5 vet with a cam, 20 years old, very happy with it. She did great. Just remember though, I'm getting ahead of myself because before the event even started, the day before, 2 days before actually, my buddy Dalton Bertrand, who has an Instagram you may have heard of with the Duramax that looks a lot like mine. He didn't copy mine though. He actually came in 2 days early and we met up to do some off-roading. The day before the event was with Parker, which you saw that video, but the morning of the event started right here at 4 a.m.
Hello and welcome to the vlog. I love Corvettes and my dogs. Let's go.
Good morning, we are here with Parker from Vehicle Virgins and our new buddy, Dalton. Now you may not have heard of him yet, but he's got a YouTube channel. He's also got an Instagram page with a lot of followers. And you started up the channel recently.
Yeah, about 3-4 weeks ago.
And what kind of vehicles do you have? This is shocking, by the way.
Duramax and C6 Corvette.
There you go. A Duramax and a Corvette. Now, if you guys think...
718, baby.
Yes, Street Speed 718. If you guys think my Duramax is big, look at this one. Well, you can't fucking see shit right now because it's dark. But this one is huge. What do you got? 10-inch lift.
Yeah, 38 1550s.
Good Lord.
14 wheels.
Damn it, if only they could see this. Hold on, let me get out the flashlight. This is how early it is. I promise it is the morning. Here we go. We got a little bit of light on the subject. You can see what's going on here. Pretty fucking massive. And got my Duramax over there. So we're definitely going to be making some videos here soon. And here is Victor, another member of our party, bringing the trailer up here. I moved in 4 days ago, so if my neighbors don't already hate me, this is going to seal the deal. How are we? You're doing good, buddy. Everyone's doing good. Speaking of trucks, I know you guys wanted me to get different taillights. Well, I did. I now have LED taillights, kind of like 2017. Victor, god damn it. 2017 style taillights. They do not look gay. They look fucking awesome. And I also upgraded my headlights too. And once again, I have custom built ones. These are the high beams. You can see it's an LED pod to match like my front bumper. So I have high beam pods now and LED regular lights, which are pretty cool. As you can see, we got a nice white LED as the low beam. And don't worry, we're not just boring. We got halos once again. As you can see, these ones are bright. Like the last ones were pretty bright on their brightest setting. This is like 4 times as bright, and this is at 80%. Huge shout out to SoFlo Retros for building me that custom set of headlights. Dude is awesome. Check him out on Instagram. Pretty sure what we're gonna do is push this car all the way down to the street because that seems like a considerate thing to do. I'm gonna go this way. Is there anything behind me? No?
Just Bobby's car.
Now we can talk about the C7 racing and how did she do? Well, she went down the strip about 50 times. You can see I ran plenty of times, and I did run the fastest time of my life, my fastest pass ever. But the first run of the day was against the Katech Z06. What happened? I didn't see you.
I went faster, and I usually hit top of third at the end and hit the rev limiter, and I hit it earlier, so I must have been going faster.
Okay.
Going back.
Yeah.
That was a good race, though.
We were moving.
I can see you creep up on me like every shift.
They're running about 770 wheel, whereas my car is right about 670 wheel. Every run against the Katech car was a win for me. I was running pretty consistently in the 10.4 range, 10.4 at like 132, 133, somewhere in there. And again, I was very happy with that, but I was hoping to cut that time down a little bit. Then I raced family cruising in the 1,000 horsepower Hellcat. Raced old JR Garage, who, by the way, left a bag of lemons in my C5, which I thought was wonderful and hilarious. And which, you know, if you embrace the meme, you win in my book. But anyway, I raced the Tesla Model X in the C7, and I gave them a 2-second head start.
Okay, we're going to be doing the raffle drawing here as soon as scheduled 3 o'clock. As soon as I get the winning number.
10:28. Tesla ran at 11:7.
To close out this video, I want to say that the event, again, was really just pretty much perfect, and I want to thank all of you one more time. I promise this will be the last time, but I want to thank all of you for coming out and supporting us, and really, this is the kind of shit we live for. Everyone is now home as of last night, so I can finally resume my videos back here at my home base by myself. Everything is organized, so the schedule will return to normal tomorrow. Hope that you enjoy this upload, and if you did, give it a big thumbs up. If you are stopping in for the first time, please subscribe. Take care. Have a great day.